the forgotten pages of the Book of Good and Evil comes a dark force wreaking havoc on an unsuspecting world. This evil horde strikes terror in even the staunchest hearts and has come to be known as warriors. Led by the walking, talking Tower of Destruction, Plague. No one is more reckless, more ravishing than the Raven. He's too hot to handle, he's Pyro. The biggest chip off the Rock of Gibraltar, Lady Battleaxe. The Duke of Doom, he's your worst nightmare. The Royal Good Girl, gone bad, Princess Malice. The utter state of confusion, he's Chaos. And a truly dangerous snake in the grass, Venom! And I, the Lord of Rules and Discipline, have brought back these skillful teams of modern-day knights to do battle in their continuing quest against the despicable warriors. Representing the gold team from Woodland Hills, California, this waiter, Frank Enderly, and his teammate, Holland Hill, a photographer from San Francisco, hope to expose the warriors' weaknesses. For the purple team, from Laguna Beach, nutritionist Cathy Sassin and Pasadena land surveyor Brian Simpson have their sights set on defeating the Warriors. These teams shall vie for knighthood in a whirling battle where but one couple shall reap the riches of sweet victory. There is no turning back. The time has come for knights and warriors.
It's playoff time at the Warrior Dome. This is the battleground for today's semifinal round of Knights and Warriors. Well, hi again, everybody. I'm Joe Fowler, and I'll be bringing you all the play-by-play of today's semifinals. This is the place to be. We take you back to the games of King Arthur's court, updated, of course, and presented as television's most exciting sports spectacular. We feature some of the most thrilling events ever created. Also on hand, bringing us the perspective of the battling knights, is Lisa Canning. Lisa.
Hey, Joe. You know, Frank, Colin, Brian, and Catherine have come a long way getting here to the semifinals. But whatever they may have accomplished in past shows goes out the window because right now they have an awesome task before them. Joe?
And Lisa, there they come. The throng of ill-tempered thugs, the Warriors. You believe the reaction they're getting from the spectators here at the Warrior Dome?
They deserve it, Joe.
They do. They're big, they're bad, and they're ugly. And I can say that because I'm 30 feet up, tucked into the corner of the dome. Frank Enderly and Holland Hill have already won their round one preliminary face-off. Now, their opponents, Brian Simpson and Cathy Sassin, earned the highest number of points among the teams that did not advance into the preliminaries, so they are our wild card team. So there's an awful lot of pressure, a lot of prizes, a lot of money riding on today's competition, okay? You ready? Let's go. The action begins with battle swords.
This tall platform houses 2 mechanical treadmills. Each competitor must keep running while striking each other with their padded swords. If a knight knocks off the warrior first, 50 points are earned. If both are still standing at the end of this 30-second tournament, the knight will receive 25 points.
The gold team's Holland Hill will go first. Hill is a 22-year-old photographer from San Francisco. She stands 5'8", weighs 120 pounds. Her opponent for battle swords, who else but Battle Axe?
Battle swords don't kill people. It says here repeated dermal trauma caused by a blunt instrument coupled with an accelerated heart rate brought on by fear, low self-esteem, overexertion. Kills people, but not battle swords.
Battle Axe can do and say anything she wants. She's 6'3", 240 pounds. Holland's on the platform. She lasted 29 seconds in the preliminaries, but only 12 in the face-off round. Let's see what she does in this round. We're underway, and Holland already starts to jab. But look at her, she's at the end of the treadmill. She underestimated the length of the treadmill. An outstanding opening jab, only to fall off the edge and into the fog. Take a look at the replay. This is the old battle swords hit and run. Holland hits Battle Axe once, then runs for the hills. Backwards, come on. Battle Axe is complaining, hey, I never had a chance to touch her. Holland was dropped in 6 seconds. If you're wondering if that's a record, it's not. 4 is the record. Purple team is up. Cathy Sassin will take her place on the platform. Let's check out her stats. Cathy Sassin is a 29-year-old nutritionist from sunny Laguna Beach, California. She's 5'7", a solid 142 pounds. But can she knock Battle Axe off the platform? We're going to find out right now. She's the heaviest lady competing in the semifinals, but she's 100 pounds lighter than Battle Axe. Battle Axe loses her helmet. I don't think she needs it anyway. 21 again. She slams Sassin over the head. Sassin is weak. She's gone down, but she hasn't fallen off yet. Good for Cathy Sassin. She's hanging in there. 12 seconds of counting. Cathy Sassin, like a true knight, will not fall. She's back on her feet. 1 around. 5 seconds. 4. She might last. 2, 1. Cathy Sassin. A tremendous round of battle swords. Was down once, twice, 3 times, but never fell. Take a look at the replay. Oh, Catherine looked like a goner right from the start. She definitely felt the ups and downs of battle swords, but to her credit, she literally hangs on. What a run. Take a look. Those are her 25 points. She should be proud of it. The purple team, 25. Our gold knights, 0. And now we're going to move on to one of the most strenuous and feared events of the day. It's the Sorcerer's Wheel.
This giant wheel will be spinning in one direction while the knight runs in the opposite direction. If that's not enough, we've also placed a couple of hurdles that the knight must jump while trying to stay on both feet. Each time the knight passes the lap counter on the outside of the wheel, 10 points will be earned. This is a 45-second event.
You see that death ball, that spiked mace? Well, that's a 75-pounder that we've added, a little variable, and the Warriors will try to hurl it in an attempt to knock the Knights off the wheel. Again, this is an individual event with just the men competing, but the points they earn will be added to their team's score. First up to take a spin at the wheel, the gold team's Frank Enderle. Frank Enderle, a 26-year-old waiter from Woodland Hills, California. He's 5'10", 170 pounds. As Frank steps up to the wheel, he's being jeered by the mace-wielding Warriors. Plague, Chaos, Nightmare, and Pyro. Here we go, 45 on the clock. Remember, Frank hyperextended his knee in the face-off round. We'll see if it affects him. He has the mace to his side. So far, he's rocking and rolling. 35 and counting, 10 points. Each lap is worth 10. If you fall in the interior, both feet on the middle mat, you don't get the points. And so far, it's Frank controlling Sorcerer's Wheel. Frank going around for his 3rd lap. The Warrior wind up by Chaos. Frank dives, a good move. But no, it backfired. He took the dive to avoid the mace. He couldn't get back up and he's thrown off. 30 points. Oh, but he knows he could have had more points if it hadn't backfired. So now, the purple team's Brian Simpson will take his place on the wheel. Brian's a 27-year-old land surveyor from Pasadena, California. He's a big 6'3", 210 pounds. He's got a lot to think about after seeing Frank spin on the wheel. 45 on the clock. Brian had not competed on the wheel in the preliminary round. He's seen it for the first time. He says his strength will be pushing away the mace. We'll see. The mace goes by him with no harm done. 32 and counting, 10 points. Each lap's 10. Look at Brian. He's racking them up. He's an athlete. 20 points. I don't see anywhere where the Warriors are affecting him. Look at it, 30 points. He might go for a record. 20 seconds of counting. The record's held by Enderle. A mace in the rear does not affect Simpson. That's 40. Now Simpson's going to tie the record held by Enderle. 11 seconds. Another round. 8 seconds. They're not giving him credit for the 5th round. He must have touched the middle mat. He'll go again. 3 seconds. He crosses the counter. He gets the 50 points. Tying a night record. Plague doesn't seem very impressed, but the fans at the Warrior Dome are. Here's Lisa.
You have just tied a Knights and Warrior record. How in the world did you avoid that mace?
I don't know, but you mean I tied it? I didn't break it?
We didn't want to make you look stupid again. That's why we gave easy on
Next
you.
event. Next event. I love it. Next event. I'll be there, buddy. I'm on you.
Yeah.
I like a knight who doesn't want to settle for a tie. Those are the best kind. Here's your scoreboard. It's a good one. The purple team of Simpson and Sassin, 75. Our gold knights of Enderle and Hill, 30. Welcome back. We got a good one going on so far, and now we continue with one of our most physical events. It's a throwback to medieval warfare, coupled with a couple of games of today, such as dodgeball and football. We call it Catapult.
This event turns our arena into a minefield. The knights must catch these red balls fired from the catapult and then toss them through the ring of fire, while dodging these yellow fastballs being blasted at them by 2 giant slingshots. The knights can earn 50 or 25 points by successfully throwing the red balls from the marked scoring zones in this 60-second event.
Here come the knights. They have entered the arena, and the warriors have taken their places behind all that weaponry. And now Pyro will light the ring of fire. He lives for this moment, folks. A stomp of the foot, and there's your fire. Playing with fire is his pastime. That's what he likes to do best. There's Chaos and Plague manning the catapult. Nightmare, and now Pyro will join him behind the slingshots. While Frank and Brian get ready for the start, let's get the warrior perspective on Catapult.
Take on me, Dr. Slingshot. Cause I just don't go for the knight's legs. I'm a specialist. I go for their ears, nose, and throat. Yeah. Yeah.
The first opportunity for our knights to go head-to-head. 60 on the clock. Enderly in gold, Simpson in purple. Here we go. The first red ball is grabbed by Enderly. He throws just a little bit wide. These knights both scored 150 in their other rounds. There's Simpson, fires off the rim. 46 and counting. Enderly dodges a ball, fires, bingo! Simpson also firing again off the rim. Simpson just missing. Enderly goes for one, not one but two. He puts another one up. It's 34 and counting, 50-0 in favor of Enderly. Here comes Simpson, takes a shot. No, he misses. Another shot by Enderly is up. 24 seconds and counting. Simpson with a 5-inch height advantage. There's a shot by Enderly. It's good. He's winging him. He's dealing. 17 and counting. Simpson fires, and it's caught in the ring of fire. He's throwing bullets. Enderly takes a shot to the head, puts it up. Boom! He got a shot off, and it's good. 150-0 in favor of Enderly. Simpson's going to take a shot with 3 seconds. He's taking gold bullets. He fires, and not in time. There was a barrage left, right, and in the middle. 150-0 in favor of Frank Enderly. Let's take one more look at our replay. Ryan Simpson came so close to scoring, but his view was slightly obstructed, wouldn't you say? He couldn't see the ring of fire, but I'm sure he saw some stars. Ouch.
Hey, Brian, you were working hard out there, but just not making the shots. I understand you got nothing. You got nothing on the scoreboard. Not your day, huh?
No, thanks for rubbing it in. I appreciate it. Yeah, I got nothing, but that's all right. There's more events to come. This is only one down.
Let's go to the second heat of Catapult. Battle Axe and Venom are now manning the slingshots. Their sights are set on foiling any attempt that Holland and Catherine make it, zeroing in on the ring of fire. Princess Malice and Raven will be firing the catapult. Holland and Catherine could rack up the big points, but you know what they have to do? They got to charge that 50-point danger zone. 60 on the clock. Here we go. Hill in gold. Sassin in purple. The red ball is up. And it is Sassin picking one up, moving to the 25, now to the 50. She delivers a shot. No, it's wide. Nobody hassled her. And you see a shot by Hill. So far, the Warriors are behind. They're not getting any bullseyes. Again, Cathy Sassin has 2 red balls. She's moving to the right side. Where are the gold bullets? She fires one, it's high. She takes another shot, it's low. Meantime, Holland Hill fires away with 29 seconds and counting. Sassin is a big-time soccer and volleyball player. She could use those skills. Hill throws wide. Sassin, bingo, got it. 20 seconds and counting. A 50-point lead for Catherine Sassin. Neither of these ladies scored in their other rounds. They had zeros in their last round of play. Sassin takes a shot to the hip, fires off the ring of fire. 7 seconds and counting. Here comes Holland Hill at the 50 with 4 seconds to go. She fires, and Sassin hits as well. Hill made hers, and so did Sassin at the last couple of seconds. The ladies add spark to the competition. The gold team has a 55-point lead, and we got more to come. Here's your scoreboard. Enderly and Hill, 230. Simpson and Sassin, 175. Okay, we're back for more of today's semifinal round of Knights and Warriors. Right now, the Knights are gathering up their nerve for our next event. Why? Because no matter what they do here, they know they're going to take some unbelievable shots. let's get into the volcano.
Two knights will attempt to scale this 30-foot meshed mountain. 4 caged warriors will be inside the volcano, waiting to erupt and ultimately disrupt the knights' brave climb to the top. There are 4 scoring zones worth 25, 50, 75, and 100 points for reaching the top. This is a 45-second event for the men and 1 minute for the ladies.
That slack rope makes it twice as hard to climb, not to mention the non-stick mitts the knights must wear. Deep inside this dangerous mountain, you have Nightmare, Plague, Chaos, and Pyro.
I am king of the volcano, which I hereby dub Mount Neverest. Get it? Oh, Neverest. Okay, okay, I get it.
You're looking at Frank Enderle for the gold. Brian Simpson for the purple. That big, huge volcano right staring him in the face. And it's Plague slamming back and forth. Simpson already moving into the 50. Plague taking jabs with the pads. The Warriors have never knocked the Knights off the volcano. And you can see Simpson well in control, but he is slammed back. I might remind you, he only had 50 in the preliminaries. Enderle is in the 50. Simpson grabbing for 75. Plague wants to take a shot at him. He's trying with his arms, his pads, anything possible. 15 and counting. Brian Systems into 75. Simpson's going to grab up to the 100 area. Enderle's also there. It's going to be a race to the flag. Who will get the flag first? 5 seconds. Simpson has the purple. He gets it first. Brian Simpson with 100 points. Enderle with 75. One more look. There was plenty of pounding down below, but the real action started when they got to the top at the same time. Brian Simpson got his mitts on the flag first. Frank Enderle watched his opportunity fly away. That's just what the doctor ordered for the purple team. They're only 30 behind, and you can see our ladies now split up and head to their respective sides of the volcano. Venom is in the middle. She'll be punching them away. Lady Battleaxe, Raven, Princess Malice. It's a team effort. There's Holland Hill. There's Cathy Sassin. This is the volcano. They've got 60 seconds to try to make it to the top. There's only one problem. Venom is going to slam them, bam them, boom them, rip them, bruise them, burn them, cut them, do whatever she can. And she so far is missing. She's shooting blanks. Venom, a little bit too low. Sassin is already into the 50 zone. She's well on her way to 100. What's going to stop her? It better be Venom, and Venom takes a shot to the hip. She hits Sassin right at the hip. She's going for the legs, trying to cut him down. 28 seconds and counting. Another shot to the knee. Sassin being hit by Venom. But Sassin, slowing down, continues to climb. You can see she's running out of breath. It's hard, it's difficult. 16 seconds and counting. Cathy Sassin in the 75. Holland Hill struggles for 50. There are 10 seconds. Venom now picking on Sassin. Will Sassin get the 100? 5 seconds. Grab the flag. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Yes, at the gong. Cathy Sassin with 100 points. The gold team with 50 and a big fat goose egg for the Warriors. As you see Holland Hill dropping back down to earth, Cathy Sassin will stay up top and savor the moment. She scores the 100, and she gives her Purple Knights the lead. Take a look at your scoreboard. Simpson and Sassin, 375. The gold team of Enderle and Hill, 355. Welcome back to Knights and Warriors, and remember, the winning team of today's semifinals will move on to the much heralded Royal Finals. So there's an awful lot at stake, you know that. Are you ready for high-speed human destruction derby? Yes? All right, here's roller joust.
Equipped with inline skates, our knights will attempt to land 24 scoring rings while being chased by 2 warriors. For the first 15 seconds of this 45-second event, only the knights can use the inside lanes of the track. After that, it's a free-for-all. Each red ring is worth 10 points and the gold rings are worth 25 points. The event is over when a knight is tackled.
Okay, first up for the gold team is Frank Enderle. Frank is going to zip on into the center of the track. Nightmare and Chaos are going to circle that track, checking him out like he's a dinner menu. Everyone looks ready. Ready or not, Frank, here you go. The first 15 seconds, you could use the Warrior Free Zone, and he does. He zips back out and in behind Chaos. He's got 10. He's got 20. Another 25 for 45. Forget the Warrior Free Zone. He's going to just keep racking them up. A good move. Sometimes it pays not to use it. Enderle dumps the rest of the rings and keeps on sticking. Here he goes. You can see he's going to be somebody's sandwich. In fact, he's going to be a blue plate special. But not before getting away from chaos. That won't last very long. Nightmare right on his tail. A great run for Enderly, 120 points. And the crowd doesn't take too kindly to the Warriors' shenanigans. Here's your replay. Frank used to play football just like a fullback. He puts his head down, rushes forward, slips by Chaos, the first tackler, and then is brought down from behind by Nightmare, who, of course, tries to make sure he stays down.
You lanced a bunch of rings. I bet you'd expect Nightmare to get you around the throat, though, huh?
Not at all, but, you know, there's little ill feelings and stuff, and, hey, if he wants to play that way, let him, because I got a lot of points.
There you go.
Right
That's good.
Yeah. I think Frank Enderly embarrassed the Warriors. Let's see what this guy can do. Brian Simpson of the purple team. His team is trailing by 100. A little bit of pressure. Nightmare and Chaos are on their pass. Here comes Simpson for a 10. A 25 in front of him. I don't know if he's going to get credit for that 10. He does not. It fell off. 34 and counting. He's going to have to rack up more points. It's been about a month since Simpson has been in roller joust. He managed 80 back about a month ago. And he's going to lose the rings. That's mostly on purpose. He can do that. He had racked up 90. Here comes 100. Another one. He's gone really well. 17 and counting. There's a big 25. Nightmare crushes the red mat to knock Simpson down. Simpson comes out of it with 145 points. Both of our knights really know how to play that game. Simpson with 145, Enderly with 120. Take a look. We've got a great battle going. The purple team has assumed the lead, 520 to the gold team's 475. All right, while the knights are catching their breath, and me too, let's check out the action in the Warrior Den.
Hey, Chaos, what's wrong, man? Bored. Want to do what we did yesterday?
I don't know. What did we do? Oh, yeah. Now I remember.
The wave has invaded the Warrior Dome. What next? Welcome back to the second half of Knights and Warriors. Great competition. I think it's going to get better. Why? The ladies are next. They're going to take their turn at roller joust. All right, first up with the gold team, Holland Hill. While she pursues the rings, she'll be stalked by Venom and Princess Malice.
Ecologically speaking, roller joust probably isn't the best event because the knights are becoming an endangered species. Make that extinct. Yeah, you betcha.
The gold team's Holland Hill will have her say, and she is in the middle of the track, eyeing Venom and Malice. Her gold team down by 45. We look ready, 45 on the clock. Her first decision is, which way out? You can pile on the points for the first 15 seconds, because after that, it's crunch time. And she's got 25, 35 seconds to go. She's got a 10, go for another 10, maybe even the trifecta, yes. But look right behind her, Malice is giving chase. There's no more Warrior free zone. Here comes Malice. Malice is right on her tail, 110 points and counting. Malice has her, she got another 25! A big spear of a 25 as she is grabbed by Malice, 135 points. Take another look. Malice decides to contribute to the conservation cause by joining a ride-share program. Excuse me, driver, this is where we get off. Holland Hill has given her team a 90-point lead in what has become a high-scoring tournament. Now, Cathy Sassin will see what she can do against these wheeled warriors. Catherine looks about as ready as she's gonna be. Here we go, 45 on the clock. Listen for the gong. There it is, and she gets off to a shaky start, a little bit off balance, still trying to decide which way she wants to go. In behind Venom, she slides. 10 points on the stick, going for the 25. She's got it. That's 35. This is a girl who loves to rollerblade. She's good at it. I said rollerblade, not rollerbleed. There's a difference. 24 seconds and counting. 90 points. There's no Warrior free zone. Here comes Malice, right behind her. Malice slips a little bit, and she can't catch her, but Venom will. Venom cuts her down. Not before 115 points were scored. Good run for Cathy Sassin. One more look at our replay. Catherine really has those sharp turns down. Malice creates a lane of her own, but just when it looks like Catherine's going to go the distance, in comes Venom with the roadblock. First the gold, then the purple, then the gold. Back and forth. This is the way it's been in this tournament. And right now, it happens to be the purple team. Simpson and Sassin, 635. Enderly and Hill right on their tail at 610. Well, the next event is a classic example of the adage, bend, but don't break. That's also very sound strategic advice for tug-of-warriors. Here's Lisa to explain.
The object of this event is to pull the warrior off the swivel pedestal in 30 seconds or less. If the knight is successful, 100 points will be awarded. If both the knight and the warrior survive, the knight will be awarded 50 points.
This is another of our individual events with just the women competing. The gold team will go first. Holland Hill is being lifted up to the pedestal. Holland has a rather dubious task before her. Can she claim victory over Raven? She's gone down in 9 seconds flat each of the last 2 rounds. Here we go, picking up the slack. They're about even right now. 24 and counting. You can see Raven. She's like a granite statue, very muscular. She's pulling Holland Hill. Now she could let it back. She won't. She's going to keep pulling. Holland Hill running out of rope. 12 seconds and counting. If you survive, you get 50 points. 10 seconds. Holland Hill holding her own. She's got most of the rope. She's pulling Raven. She's now off balance. Still hasn't fallen. 1-0. Yes! Holland Hill survives for 50 points.
That was truly a gallant effort. And while Holland and Raven praise each other, let's take a second look. This was clearly Holland Hill's best effort at Tug-of-Warriors. Raven held the physical advantage, but Holland held the line. Almost all of it.
Hey, Holland, congratulations on staying up there, but I thought you were going to get her down. You had most of the rope.
Well, next time I'm going to put I Dream of Jeannie back in her bottle.
Yeah.
Feeling rather feisty there. All right, we got another heat to go, so let's head back to you, Jeff.
Something you better remember about I Dream of Jeannie, you don't want to rub her the wrong way.
Cathy Sassin's aware of that, but remember, she's up there fighting for her purple team. And they're behind by 25 points.
Raven, a little bit tentative in her first round of Tug-of-Warriors. Let's see if she becomes more aggressive. Arms out, pick up the slack, here we go. Raven, for the first time competing in Tug-of-Warriors. You can see she's powerful, big, powerful legs, very muscular. Sassin holding her own. Sassin's got good size too. She has never, ever competed in Tug-of-Warriors. I'm talking about Sassin as well. So it's a first for both of these two. We're down to 8 seconds. Nobody's going down. The pedestals swivel. They stand tall. 4 seconds to count. Sassin trips up a little, but she's still hanging in there. And she delivers 50 points for the purple team. It's an event almost always dominated by the Warriors. Well, so far, the Knights have come on strong. And here's your scoreboard. It reads, purple team of Simpson and Sassin, 685. The gold team of Enderly and Hill, 660. And now an event that can literally toss you around more times than a crash dummy. It's like an earthquake from the dark side. It's the pit.
This tough event is played in a 25-foot bowl where the Knights will go head-to-head in a fast and furious shoving match. The object in this 30-second event is to stay on your feet while pushing your opponent down in one of the 4 score zones around the perimeter, worth 25, 50, and 75 points. No points are scored in the red center zone.
Let me add something. A Knight is considered down if he or she falls on their seat, back, or shoulders. Adding muscle to this madness will be all 4 Warriors. Are you ready? Frank and Brian, wearing all their protective gear, going to dump themselves into the middle of the deep dish of doom. The Warriors gather around. 30 on the clock. A lot at stake. A 25-point lead for the purple team. And here we go. 2 ex-record-setting wrestlers. They both wrestled well in high school. They know how to pin their opponent. They never did it in a dish of doom. They never did it like this. 15 seconds and counting. Back and forth they go. This is the event that Enderly hurt his knee in the preliminaries. 7 seconds. They're in the red. You can't score there. Waiting for a pin. 2 seconds. There's not going to have a pin. No pin whatsoever. No points whatsoever. Take a look.
You know the rules. You can only score if your opponent falls on his seat or his back. Both Knights successfully turn their bodies to avoid being pinned on their backs.
Well, we just saw a dead even matchup between the guys, a couple of ex-wrestlers. Now let's have the ladies enter the pit. It's Catherine and Holland. What will they do? What will be their strategy? You know the rules are the same. The Warriors, not the same. This time it's the Lady Warriors. They've got muscle. They'll rock and roll. 29 seconds, 28. The clock is ticking. Holland Hill has had tremendous disadvantages in the pit in the past. She's had terrible equilibrium problems. You can see she struggles. And it's up to Cathy Sassin, who's 22 pounds heavier, to knock her into the point zones. She's got her down in the red. It'll do her no good until she puts it into the points. 10 seconds and counting. Sassin has the advantage. Hill struggles, but there's no points. Again, Hill just rolling, not able to stand up, and no points will be scored. We've had zeros in both the male and female night competitions of the pit.
In this heat, the ladies turn the pit into a boxing match. Holland leads with her left. Catherine follows with a headbutt, and Holland lands on her seat.
Holland, it seems like you were down a lot during this event. Were you sick, or was it part of your...
Here's some seasick pills. Maybe next time we'll get you a bag, too.
No, I was deflecting her, and the most important thing is she didn't score any points.
Catherine?
That's true, I didn't score any points. I was trying to, the scoring zones are so high now that I was trying to lift her up and push her in, and it was hard because she was down, when she was down, it was in the center of the ring, so it's difficult to get her up all the way up top.
This is one of the closest competitions we've ever had. Look at this score. The Purple Knights, Simpson and Sassin, 685. The Gold Knights of Enderley and Hill, 660. Welcome back. Lisa, we go through this entire competition, the running, the jumping, the slamming, and it boils down to 25 points.
Unbelievable. You get the feeling these teams want nothing less than to make it to the Royal Finals. And this is it, do or die time. You know things are going to get even hotter.
The final event, Target Onslaught. It's played in two parts. The entire Warrior Dome is converted into a huge shooting gallery. In the first part, one teammate has 30 seconds to hit 6 floor targets. And the weapon of choice? This specially designed power crossbow. The archer will be trying to earn time rather than points. Starting with a minimum 30 seconds in the bank, each hit is worth an extra 5 seconds. One hit pushes the total to 35, 2 hits to 40 seconds, and so on. That total is then passed on to the shooter's teammate for the second half.
In the second part, the other teammate must hit the high-flying, onslaughting warriors as they zigzag their way toward the shooter. A warrior hit on the first slide is worth 150 points, second 100 points, and the last closest slide is worth 50 points.
The purple team of Cathy Sassin and Brian Simpson will shoot first. They lead by only 25 points, and Brian Simpson has decided to shoot first. He'll be aiming at the targets on the floor. We are ready, and here we go. It's unusual to have the male knight shooting first. We'll see if it works. He shoots at the left point, just barely misses. Again, barely missing. 21 and counting. He's just to the left of the left horse, and he's a little bit high on that one. 16 seconds. Oh, he hits the horse, but not the target. He's got to hit the moving target. 11 seconds. Aim, fire. Again, he just barely misses the moving target. He is really unlucky. There's a shot he hits. Now he's going for the right horse. 2 seconds. Boom! Oh, he got it. Oh, a last-second move. And he got 2 of the targets. He has earned 10 extra seconds for his partner. Cathy Sassin will now go to the power crossbow. She's got 40 seconds to hit as many warriors as she can. They're up by 25. They want to increase the lead. Here we go. Sassin, the female knight, gonna do the moving target, the human shooting gallery. She aims and misses Raven. She shoots again at Raven. Now she's gonna go for Pyro, just missing at the 100 zone. Taking another shot at Pyro. Quickly the reload. Brian Simpson reloads. She fires and misses Plague. Another shot missing Battle Axe. 18 seconds. Another shot at Battle Axe. Rips off the rail. 15 seconds and counting.
This one ricochets off the rail and misses Venom. Yet to score. Sassin going for Nightmare on the 100 rail. Another shot missing through the seam. She's all over the place. We have got 3 seconds, and she nails Pyro on the foot. That is all. 50 points for the purple team of Simpson and Sassin. 735 total. Here's your replay. Catherine got so close, but all she could manage to come up with in the very end was a single hit on Pyro for 50 points.
This competition is oh so close. Don't go anywhere. The pressure's on for Frank and Holland. We'll see if they can take the lead and win the tournament and head to the Royal Finals. Next on Knights and Warriors. Here we go. It all boils down to to this. The gold team of Frank Enderle and Holland Hill will try to take the lead and win the tournament. Remember, they need 75 points plus 1 to win. Holland Hill will go first. She needs to hit the targets and earn the valuable seconds for her partner. Here we go. The first life target is the dragon right in front of her. 25 to go. She got it. Dragon is dead. The moon is hot. She's going to shoot for the moon. 20 seconds and counting. 1 target made. Quick reload and it's low. Another quick reload by Enderle and it's low. Holland Hill trying with 12 seconds to go. She's got the dragon. She's going for the moon. Just missing. Ever so close. 6 seconds and counting. Another shot is low. She'll get 1 more shot up and it just misses. Maybe 1 more. Oh, she doesn't get it. So she ends up with 1 target made. Her partner, Frank Enderle, will now come to the power crossbow. They get 35 seconds. They need 75 to tie, 100 to win. Here we go for a chance to go to the Royal Finals. Remember, he got it. It's over. That's it. First shot gets Nightmare in the 150. That's it. It's over. And the gold team of Holland Hill and Frank Enderle are going to the Royal Finals.
That was so quick. We got to see it again. 1 arrow, 1 shot, 1 score for 150 points. 75 more points than they needed. A happy and surprised Enderle and Hill. Let's talk now with Brian and Catherine.
What a dramatic finish. You guys played your hearts out this entire tournament. Tell me what was the highlights for you, Catherine.
Well, I think all of the more athletic events were real highlights. You know, we definitely were very strong in the one-on-one athletic competitions, and just came down to a couple shots, and we didn't have it.
Brian, how about you?
The physical competition is what I love the most. All the warriors, for any of you guys out there that want to come back, they're tough, but give it a shot. I know you guys can do it.
All right, thank you, Brian. Thank you, Catherine. We enjoyed having you here. Gallery, how about a big hand for him? Yeah?
Oh, what a great competition, everybody. There's your final score. We applaud Catherine and Brian.
We congratulate Holland Hill and Frank Enderle. You are now headed for those grand prize opportunities. You're going to the Royal Finals. And now we turn our attention to the center of the arena where Holland and Frank will receive their awards from the Lord of Rules and Discipline.
Holland Hill and Frank Enderle, you have fought well and you have fought the good fight here under the Warrior Dome. Your gallant efforts next lead you to the Royal Final in your quest for knighthood. Good show. Hail the gold team of Holland Hill and Frank Enderle.
Target onslaught. Frank Enderle's quick draw McGraw. Boom, just like that.
4 seconds, Joey. I bet he surprised himself.
Tremendous run. Now we know who's going to the Royal Final. At least one of the teams is headed.
Yeah, we do. Next week, though, we'll find out who's next.
Right, so you want to join us for that. One more semifinal round to go. I'm Joe Fowler for Lisa Canning. See you next week. You got to be with us. Thank you to the incredible Warrior Dome crowd. We'll see you next time on Knights and Warriors.
According to the Warrior Code of Conduct, Junior Warriors, when crossing against the light, do not flip the at the rapidly approaching dump truck, for a truck has no scruples. And your scream upon impact will be heard in 6 counties!